with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Trey Mann out there with ball. And it's Williams in at the 5. 5 on the clock. And it's Green missing. Ball with it, guarded by Smith, and Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
And here's Green from the arc. Drops in the 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Green's gone 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Brooks. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
The last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
Two teams in the bottom of the East and West, as you said, these regular season victories count for more. Both hungry for a win tonight.
And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
In the middle of his 3rd year in the league, Clark, Trey Mann was traded out of OKC.
Yeah, that team was so deep, that Thunder team, B.A. It was hard for Mann to find playing time, and now he's got a chance to play more with the expanded minutes. He's shown you that he can get it done at both ends.
And here are the Hornets now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside, Williams. Pass to Miller. Over Brooks. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Williams.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Smith outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 4. Ball passes to Williams. To the wing, right side. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 7.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Brooks outside. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Outside man. Back to Bridges. That shot missing. Good D by Şengün. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. Miller pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Bridges. Brooks with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Miller. From the baseline. Houston with another miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Rockets trail by 7. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Now here's Ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana. Bridges finds Ball. Bridges, a screen on Van Vliet. Ball no good. The Rockets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Goes up on the baseline, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Good shot selection from Van Vliet.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Ball. And the layup falls. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Making some changes. Green's checked in for Smith. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And it's Amin Thompson in for Green. Here's Whitmore. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hornets have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Smith passes to Bridges. Thompson against Miller. 5 to shoot. He shoots it. Rockets with a rebound. Now Van Vliet outside Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Şengün. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Bridges misses.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Van Vliet with it. 15 in his last outing. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's got 5 now. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Rockets on top, leading by a point. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Green out there with Alperon Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Shepard in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Ball way outside. And Ball heaves in the deep 3.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
The Hornets with a lead. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Here's Shepard. No points yet. Sinks that one from the post.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. Oh, LaMelo using his length.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Rockets making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Şengün. From 11 feet away, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. And here's Bridges, he'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Ball. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
Pass to Brooks. Now Thompson. And there's the screen. Clock at 4. Launches it from deep. Houston with another miss. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Ball. Thompson pulls it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hornets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Now here's Martin. Ball outside. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ball's got 19 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Ball's doubled. Pass to Martin. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Green. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Rockets, Green comes in for Şengün. And it's Thompson in for Whitmore. And Charlotte making a change here. Pass to Ball. Williams a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Ball. No good there. 8 for 13 now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Van Vliet on the wing. Pounded by Ball. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte trailing. Bridges with it. Now Thompson defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
First one falls for him.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Thompson. No good on the second free throw. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Ball. He's got 19, and it's in there.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Outside, Green. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Green. The 3. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
And here's Ball. Williams passes to Bridges. Here's Ball. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Ball's got 23.
A lot of different ways to knock down shots, and Ball's form is certainly unorthodox, but it works for him, and he's got a really quick release that allows him to get it off.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ball outside. The three. It's hauled in by Houston.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard him.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. The first one falls. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the top.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good from Bridges. 8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The three, Smith. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
You take a look at the Hornets, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes.
And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Their focus on defense has been inconsistent.
Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Charlotte, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann, and it's Williams in at the 5. 2 on the clock. Bridges misses.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Smith finds Van Vliet. Picked by Smith. There's the 3. And Fred Van Vliet, good for 3. Van Vliet's got 8.
That was all he needed to find the hoop. I mean, expert play call that time by Van Vliet.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with this pure explosiveness that just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift And that's what stands out, his athleticism, and he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Miller against Brooks. Bridges, right side. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Ball. And that one's good for Brooks.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Bridges outside. Ball's double. Pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. From 12 feet. Brooks from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Outside man. From outside the arc. Ball no good. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets 4th.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Charlotte has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Tries a 10-footer. The offensive rebound. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Bridges against Brooks. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. And here's Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Van Vliet's got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Ball against Van Vliet. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Şengün, the screen. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Mann. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Brooks. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Ball. On the wing, Green, guarded by Miller. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Williams against Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. And how about the Fred Van Vliet story? From undrafted to all-star and NBA champion.
It's one of the remarkable journeys in the history of the league. There are a number of guys that have gone undrafted and ended up being all-stars and champions, but you think about it, one of the things they have in common in my mind, BA, is a real understanding of who they are and what it's going to take to be successful. And then the willingness to put in the work and not be distracted by naysayers or the glamour of being a pro. They've got a real anchoring as to who they are and what their business is about, and then they maximize their ability. That's Fred Van Vliet in a nutshell.
And he can't hit the second. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner, tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at really high level.
And it's Green missing. Charlotte has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Green. He's got 9. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a look now at the breakdown between 3s and 2s for Houston. That one's off.
You got to admire the steadfastness of Van Vliet. I mean, he's an anchor for his team because they know they can trust him.
The Hornets making a switch here. Richards is checked in. Good on the second one.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And one of the problems they had, stretching out the D. They didn't have the shooters. They were impatient. It's something they vowed to fix going forward.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Smith passes to Williams. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson with it. Green picks him up. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Green's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Smith. No made baskets yet. Pass to Miller. Green with the ball. To the paint. Here's Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now Şengün. 3-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Hornets leading by 4. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter here. Miller outside. Williams a screen on Thompson. Miller, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Thompson pulls it in. Houston has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Shoots from 14. Count it. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Smith outside. Pass to Miller. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-pointer. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Smith against Green. Şengün, a screen on Smith. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And Şengün, throw it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Charlotte on top, they lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fred VanVleet out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Green in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's Whitmore missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
They get it again. Martin inside, working on Thompson. Martin, the pass to Williams. The three from Ball. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thompson, that's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Ball. Inside, Richards. And he throws it down with one hand.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the center a little bit.
On the wing, Brooks. Green covering. Brooks, the pass to Green. Pass to Thompson. The Hornets pull it in. Martin outside. Back to Ball. Over VanVleet. LaMelo work it inside.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
VanVleet against Ball. Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss. Hornets leading by 5. Now here's Martin. Pass to Ball. Lets the three fly. The shot comes out. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Now Whitmore. Green with the ball. Bounded by Ball with his first shot attempt. Rebounded by Green.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Richards. And here's Ball, guarded by VanVleet. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Shepherd. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. Outside, Green. Şengün, the screen to halt the run. And Jalen Green with the 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Williams finds Ball. Şengün with a steal. Brooks with it. Guarded now by Ball. Brooks outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Williams, defended by Şengün. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Yeah, and Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form, but just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in, and the Hornets making a change here as well. Miles Bridges checked in for Williams. So hits one and misses one at the line. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. He buries it from 3.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
Back to Green.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first.
Boy, I believe Green has all the tools to be a phenomenal scorer in this league. Just needs to continue to develop.
And both free throws good for Green. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. 2-point game. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Takes a 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
Now Van Vliet. Shoots over Ball. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And Van Vliet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, he simply goes out and handles his business.
Outside man. Ball outside. He shoots. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ball's got 13 in the second half. And here's Van Vliet. Outside for Green. For 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Ball. 2 points. That one goes. And the Hornets lead by 4.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball, and it matters most.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. Off target from 3-point range. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Şengün with a steal. And they're on the run. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ball against Van Vliet. And it's good.
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
Van Vliet outside. Puts up the 8-footer. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Van Vliet knows his team needs him to deliver much in the clutch. So all he does is dial up that intensity.
Ball. And he can't get that one. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Stolen by Miller. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
And the Rockets call time here. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And Houston has possession. No good on the quick three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. 3-pointer, Brooks. That one is off. And so the Hornets take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we present the player of the game, LaMelo Ball.